Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Coming up on today's news, the Cleveland Food Bank wrapped up their 2025 Harvest for Hunger campaign with a recognition ceremony. Then the Juneteenth Freedom Fest celebration took place over the weekend in downtown Cleveland. And the Glenville Library has finally reopened after a year and a half of being closed for refurbishments. And later, the Cleveland Division of Fire held their first ice cream social of the season. But first, to start the summer season off right, Mayor Bibb and City of Cleveland employees hosted their first safety walk in Ward 1. Mayor Bibb was surrounded by cabinet members, safety officers, and volunteers as they walked through the Lee Miles neighborhood, taking notes of conditions that needed to be improved while strategically logging them via the City of Cleveland's 311 system. The one thing that stood out about the safety walk, though, was the community engagement held by city officials. Mayor Bibb and other City of Cleveland officials went door to door, taking the time to speak with residents and businesses, hearing their concerns directly. Everything from potholes to abandoned buildings were discussed and logged, giving the city a clear vision on where resources needed to be allocated throughout the summer months and beyond, all powered by 311. If you have a concern in the City of Cleveland, skip to visit the City Hall and contact the Comprehensive Helpline directly by dialing 311. Thanks to the numerous stakeholders across Northeast Ohio, the Greater Cleveland Food Bank has had another successful Harvest for Hunger campaign. Let's take a look at their recognition ceremony.
So this is our Harvest for Hunger recognition ceremony. We'll have a few hundred people here, all folks who contributed in really important ways to the campaign, whether they hosted an employee food and funds drive at their organization, whether they got their school involved, or they're a volunteer, or one of our partner agencies who benefit from this effort. It was a great campaign. We have a lot to celebrate. We're proud to recognize all of our supermarket sponsors, Giant Eagle and Heinen's and Dave's and Lucky's and so many others for their support. And also to thank our honorary co-chairs, Nick Bartledge from the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is why we're here, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse today. They donated this wonderful space, and Dr. Tom Mahalovic with the Cleveland Clinics, two great community leaders who are bringing their organizations and helping lead the charge. The mayor is one of our honorary co-chairs, along with County Executive Chris Ronayne. We are delighted to have him as a speaker. You know, his passion for hunger relief and his passion for this community comes through at every opportunity. I know we're going to see it today. And the City of Cleveland employees have long hosted one of the largest Harvest for Hunger campaigns in our community. And so delighted to have some City of Cleveland employees with us as well. We are blessed to live in such a generous community full of people who care about their neighbors and others. And we see it all the time at the food bank, right? We see it through their volunteerism. We had 16,000 volunteers give their time last year. We see it through their financial contributions. We see it through food donations. And we couldn't do this work without an amazing and generous community. And sure enough, they've stepped up once again this year. We served more than 400,000 unique individuals last year. That's almost 1 in 4 people in our 6-county service area. But I think the good news is that when someone is in need of help, and in many cases in need of help just temporarily, there is support available. If there's anybody out there who is in need of food, you can find a connection, you can find an agency in your neighborhood by going to our website at greaterclevelandfoodbank.org or calling our help center at 216-738-2067. And if there's anybody out there who wants to help, who has a little more than they need, you can also go to our website and make a gift at greaterclevelandfoodbank.org. And you can donate, make a financial gift. Every dollar provides enough food for 3 meals, or you can donate your time. We need both.
Once again, that website for all things Cleveland Food Bank related, be it giving or receiving assistance, is greaterclevelandfoodbank.org. Metro Health hosted their annual Juneteenth Freedom Festival in downtown Cleveland last weekend ahead of the national holiday. Running all day across Mall C, the event focused on advocating, celebrating, and educating on all things related to African American culture. Pieces of art were created live throughout the day by local artists, while vendors from every corner of Cleveland shared their homemade goods and wares for those in attendance, ranging from artisanal treats to delight the senses to one-of-a-kind pieces of clothing and jewelry. Metro Health ensured there was something for everyone, with the Cleveland Public Library handing out free children's books while the teens enjoyed the complimentary roller skating rink. For the parents, Only the finest of locally made decor and products were only a booth away. On top of the live DJ leading the way for local performance groups, Mayor Justin Bibb also joined in the celebration, sharing in the unity with his constituents that this is the Juneteenth celebration. A big thank you to Metro Health and their continued celebration of Cleveland and African American heritage. We'll be right back with more TV20 news after this.
Hello, my name is Mary McNamara, and I'm the director of the Cleveland Department of Aging. And I want to personally invite you to join us this summer for one of our summer senior walks. We're hosting 13 walks at 13 different locations every Wednesday at 9 a.m., starting June 4th. These events are free and fun, and you can walk at your own pace. It is not a race. Enjoy free t-shirts, resource bags, healthy snacks, and water at every walk. You'll also meet representatives from Cleveland Police, Fire, and EMS who join us each week. Some walks will feature special surprises like cooling towels or sun hats, live music, fresh produce, and even boxed lunches. To learn more, visit our website or call Nicole at 216-664-6152. So lace up your shoes, bring a friend, and come explore the city with us. We can't wait to walk with you.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Ahead of Father's Day, Cuyahoga County hosted their 19th annual Fatherhood Initiative Conference, welcoming dads from all walks of life for a free day of resources, all in the name of being a better dad.
So we're down at the Crown Plaza at Playhouse Square Hotel. We're celebrating our 19th annual Fatherhood Conference, and we have an annual Fatherhood Conference where we celebrate healthy father-child relationships, and we want to make sure with the Fatherhood Initiative that all fathers stay engaged in their children's lives, whether they're living in the same house or not.
So the Fatherhood Initiative is pretty much building the gap between the father and the child, and we do offer other services. We offer housing assistance, we offer utility assistance, we offer advocacy, we offer pretty much just building that gap between that father and the child.
This is just the day in which we celebrate healthy father-child relationships, because we hear a lot about the negative relationships that fathers have with children, but we don't hear about the positive things. The Fatherhood Initiative is open to all fathers in Cuyahoga County who just want to be a better dad. It could be a black father, it could be a white father, it could be a green father, it could be a new father, it could be an old father, it could be a father figure. What we're trying to do is make sure that children have that relationship with a male figure who is most times the father in the family.
Fathers are everywhere. Fathers have a big impact on their kids' life and in the community. And so I would just say, continue to provide that service, continue to be that father, continue to be that role model.
Because we know that when fathers are involved, children are less likely to go to jail, less likely to do drugs, less likely to drop out of school. All the research says that when both parents are involved, children live a more positive and productive life.
For more information on the Fatherhood Initiative and the resources they offer, you can visit hhs.cuyahogacounty.gov/fatherhood. After a year and a half of being closed due to renovations, the people of Glenville have a reason to celebrate as their new and improved library has finally opened. They've waited this long, so what's a couple more minutes? Glenville residents waited outside for the speeches to be made and for the ribbon to be cut. Opening a library they've waited a year and a half to enter.
3, 2, 1.
The newly renovated library is truly a sight to behold. People took their time walking through the building, exploring the different rooms, trying out the new computers, or maybe setting their sights on the new summer book they've been wanting to read. The new Glenville Library has something for the young, the old, and everyone in between.
It's bigger now, it's a little brighter now, and it has just top-of-the-line things for patrons. So a brand new children's space that was designed specifically for young people. We have the Jack, Joseph, and Morton Mandel Workforce and Senior Digital Innovation Lab, and that is going to have a STEM classroom where we can do science programs for people and for children, and it's going to have that maker space where people can try their hands at using a 3D printer or a laser cutter or all sorts of other things like that.
Ward 9 Councilman Kevin Conwell is really excited to have the library open, ready to serve everyone in his beloved Glenville community.
One thing about libraries make communities stronger. It's a resource. And you know what? It promotes free speech. It promotes free speech. Right now in this climate, they're trying to destroy free speech. Here, we'll promote free speech. This is so beautiful. Everybody is so happy.
The Glenville branch of the Cleveland Public Library is officially open and ready for use. Visit the library now at 11900 St. Clair Avenue or go to cpl.org for more information. Stay tuned. TV20 News will be right back.
Today's vote, in my eyes, is not a very difficult one.
Don't wait. Take charge of your health today. Join us for the Saturday Community Wellness Clinics hosted by the Cleveland Department of Public Health and our partners. Get screened for HPV, STDs, HIV, breast cancer, and more, all with confidential, compassionate care for ages 13 and up. There's no appointment needed. Just walk in or call 216-444-7505 or 216-6 664-6603 to schedule. Financial assistance is available, and $25 gift cards are offered while supplies last. Protect your health, protect your future, and follow us on social media for updates.
Hello, I'm Dr. Dave Margolius, Director of Public Health for the City of Cleveland. In this role, my number one priority is reducing the smoking rate in the City of Cleveland. Unfortunately, Cleveland's smoking rate is 35%, the highest in the nation, and smoking remains the leading preventable cause of death, disability, and disease in our country. But I believe we can change that. Did you know that the majority of people who smoke actually want to quit? It's just so difficult, especially menthol cigarettes. And it's our residents who are specifically targeted by big tobacco. The outcomes are devastating on our collective health. Smoking too often leads to premature disease and needless suffering. If you have loved ones who smoke, please help them quit. And if you are a smoker, please know that help is available. We have a long list of options to help you successfully kick the habit. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Together, I know we can reduce smoking rates in Cleveland. Thank you.
And welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. The Cleveland Division of Fire helped to unofficially kick off the start of summer with their first ice cream social and community safety fair of the season. The firefighters of Fire Station number 4 at 3136 Lorraine Avenue opened their doors to the public to check out their big fire trucks, learn about fire safety, and to enjoy some tasty ice cream treats. Fire Chief Anthony Luke said there was more to this open house than the free ice cream.
We also invite service agencies from around the city. We've got the county, the Cleveland Health Department, Cleveland Clinic, Metro Hospital. You can get your blood pressure checked, free smoke detector sign up. We've got the police with their mounted unit. We've got the city kennels. Just a wide range of services that citizens can come out and access services that they may need.
Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb even stopped by to check out the station and meet with some of the people there as well. Chief Luke says that while there's a lot of resources and information for adults, it's the children who enjoy the event the most as they get to meet their firefighter heroes.
We want to interact with them on a non-emergency basis. We also want to show them what their tax dollars is actually paying for so they can tour the station, tour the apparatus. Plus the kids love it. Just the horses, you can see the kids love the horses. Kids love to interact with the firefighters. And it gives the firefighters a different perspective of who they're providing service to.
The Cleveland Department of Aging Senior Walks have officially started for the summer. The senior walks take place Wednesday mornings at 9 a.m. now through August 27th at parks and rec centers throughout the city of Cleveland. Walks are free and fun, and you can walk or roll, as mobility aids are welcome, at your own pace. Plus, every participant receives a Senior Walk t-shirt and resource bag. Registration for the walk is easy. You can call Nicole at 216-664-6152 or email aging@clevelandohio.gov or visit the City of Cleveland's website at clevelandohio.gov and search for the Department of Aging. And happy walking, everybody. Well, we are constantly uploading new content on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. You can also connect with TV20 Cleveland on your favorite social media platforms. Look, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.